Hello gorgeous, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are playing with all things e.l.f. I am testing out the Putty Bronzer with the Cream Contour Palette. I have picked up the Putty Eye Primers, and I have lots of other favorites. We're just going to have some fun with e.l.f. today. So if that sounds interesting to you, then just keep watching. We are starting with the face, and I am excited because I picked up this Cream Contour Palette from e.l.f. It has been around. I was a little sad that I did not love the Putty Bronzer, so I had heard that this is a different formula, and I want to test it out. And what's really neat is you've got a lot of different colors going on here. This is a cream palette, and this one I'm going to try out today as a concealer. So let's go ahead and do that. I did go ahead and throw my brows on. I was excited to use the e.l.f. micro brow pencil. Unfortunately, I picked it up in the shade Brunette, and it's quite red toned on my eyebrows, which can happen. So I had to substitute my Wet n Wild that I recently picked up. So I'm gonna go in with this light shade right here, and it looks very creamy, and I'm gonna use this under the eyes. And we're going to see if we can use this as a concealer. It's not enough. So let's go in with foundation, and then we will add just a touch of this for a little bit more, because I can see it, but I can still see the darkness shining through. So let's go in with a little e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. I'm loving my little palette. I'm going to take a little makeup sponge because this foundation is a little on the thicker side, and we're going to go in with a nice light layer of this medium to full coverage foundation. I say less is more with this foundation. Use as little as you can get away with. Fantastic. Looks good. And look how much foundation I have left over. That was one pump. For under the eyes, let's go ahead and throw some e.l.f. Camo Concealer. It is just the best. Concealer is on. We are brightened. I do like that a little bit better. For powder, I'm going to go in with my matte setting powder. I'm going to try this contour right over powder because that's what I like. I've been enjoying this Beauty Blender puff. I'm just going to put some of this powder on the puff and pat it in. The puff is nice, feels good on the skin, gives more of a airbrushed finish to the skin, pores no more. For under the eyes, I want a little more brightness, so I'm going to go in with the Halo Glow. Next fun new product is these Putty Eye Primers that I picked up. I've heard good things, I've heard bad things. I want to play. I wanted to try a colored primer for the eye, so I picked it up in black because I've really been enjoying some smoky eyes, and I also picked it up in this brown shade. Let's jump into this contour palette because I'm feeling pretty blanked out on this face. Now, my issues with the Putty Bronzer is I just felt like it didn't apply. I couldn't see it, and then I felt like it didn't apply smoothly. I just was not a fan. I tried it again and again and again, feeling like I should like it, but I just don't. So I'm going to go in here, and I feel like this is the color that I am most drawn to for my skin tone. So let's look. I mean, I'm putting my finger in it, and it looks really creamy. Putting some on my brush here, and then I'm going to stamp it in. Ooh! It's a little more pigmented than I expected. See, definitely feels like a different formula than the Putty Bronzer. So hopefully I didn't just ruin the look. We'll see if we can spread this out. Yeah, for sure. Like this better. I like this better, definitely. I'm going to take a flat brush and I am just going to start building up this brush in here and applying it. It feels a little stiff, but not bothersome. I think it looks really pretty. Doesn't feel tacky on the eye. I'm going to see if I can build this up a little bit to use it like as a cream shadow. So I'm taking that same brush because it's flat, but it's got a little bit of fluff to it, and seeing what we can do as far as building this up. Because this might be a nice one and done shadow. I'm going to take another brush. This one's from Profusion. And just sort of blend out here. Very natural, but very pretty. Just see what happens when we go underneath. If you were going real simple, you could just throw some liner and mascara, or maybe even just some mascara and go. I think that looks really pretty. While that sets, we're going to go into some Putty Blush. This one is in the shade Bali. I'm going to use my Wet n Wild brush that I've been enjoying. I like how this brush fits and everything, and you can find this at the dollar store sometimes. But definitely on Wet n Wild's website, because I just picked up another one because I like it. I'm skipping highlighter today. Next, I want to throw a little liquid shadow on top of this. This is the e.l.f. liquid shadow in a nice bright blue. Haven't used this in a hot minute. And we're just going to put this on the lid and see how it applies over that cream putty primer. I think this is dried out. Pause, back up. We're gonna find something else to put on top of here. In makeup, so I'm gonna take that original brush and see if we can go right over it and see what happens. Okay, I am back and we are changing gears. I grabbed the Truffles bite-sized palette and I really like this shade right here. This shimmering silvery taupe. So I'm going to put a little bit of this on my finger and I'm going to put this on the lid. Liquid shadows can be fussy. That looks beautiful. I really like that. And then if we wanted to add that brown shadow, we could. Because basically all we have on here right now is the Putty Primer. So does this add anything? I think so. Adds a little more definition. I'm just going to go light-handed with it. Going to go in with a little satin eyeliner from e.l.f. Throw some of this on the lashes. I do like that this comes with a sharpener. It's very inexpensive. I'm just gonna line the top and bottom here. Gonna attempt a wing. I'm getting braver and braver. Now I'm gonna get crazy. I'm gonna take a little bit of the black putty primer and I'm gonna go over that eyeliner and see what happens. It's funny, I'm tapping my brush and it's a cream product. I like it. It's looking very soft and diffused. Yes, I like it. I think it looks very nice. Should we deepen that outer corner? I feel like we should, but we're not. We're gonna leave it. I have a new mascara product to play with from e.l.f. Their Lash Beats Defining and Lengthening Mascara. I like the Big Mood. I like the Lash It Loud, but neither one have been standout products for me for different reasons. The Lash Out Loud, it's a little pokey for me. The Big Mood, I have a hard time controlling. The wand is so big. So I'm very curious about this one because I think e.l.f. is really on the right track as far as their mascaras. This is what the wand looks like, which I am really liking. Let's go ahead and dive in. Oh, so far I'm liking it. Just the way it feels going on my lashes, it feels like it's grabbing. Definitely seeing some separation and some length. Okay, I'm going to throw a couple more coats on and I'll be right back. I am back. I threw a couple of coats on there and right now I think I need a little more time with it. I will tell you I love the wand better than either of the other two e.l.f. mascaras that I've tried. But it might need to hit that sweet spot a couple weeks in. But right now, I'm going to give it a solid B. For lip liner, I'm still playing with this Love Triangle lip liner. The formula could be creamier, but it does last pretty well on the lips, but I would not feel comfortable filling in my lips with this. I did grab the e.l.f. Liquid Matte Lipstick in the shade Coffee. I love this lip color. It can be a little drying on the lips. I don't mind it. Just make sure that your lips are moisturized and exfoliated underneath because I love the velvety finish that it gives the lips. I love the long wear. And then I bought a new Mint Melt gloss. I have the deeper brown one, but I bought the lighter brown one because I like it so much. Today's video should go up Monday and I am having a giveaway on my year on YouTube celebration, so I will link that video, but make sure you find that video because I have a lovely giveaway including one of these in there. They smell so good. This is the lighter shade of brown. Ooh, I love that cooling feeling. And then this is the deeper one. Very similar. Cooling, smells like an Andes candy. Not too sticky. I really like it. So this is the final look and reviews on the new product. This is a winner. This, I'm so glad that this is a better formula than the Putty bronzer in my opinion. So that is a win. The Putty Primers, I like them. I like them a lot. I'm really looking forward to doing a black smoky eye with this black one. This is what it looks like. I think it's gonna look really, I think it's gonna work out really well as a primer. I will keep you posted as to how this wears. It's a bummer about the brow pencil. It's inexpensive. Doesn't apply too much product. I couldn't wear it today because my eyebrows were way redder than they should have been. All of the products that I used today are good. I would say my least favorite products today, I don't love this eye pencil. I feel like it's doesn't stay on my waterline as well as I would like it to. We'll see how the wings stay. I'm proud of myself for getting a wing on. I love the brow lift. I've been using it every day. I can't stop using it. I'm liking it even more than the NYX Brow Glue. Other things that I love, you know I love the gloss and the liquid lipstick. The mascara, I need to spend a little more time with, but goodness, everything else, these are all e.l.f. winners. e.l.f. is a fantastic brand that you can find at so many places. So let me know your favorite e.l.f. product, and I had a lot of fun today. If you had some fun and you've not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing before you leave. I do videos Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. I will see you in my next video. Have a great day.